How's it going, guys?
Good. How's it going for you?
Awesome. So I am truly and legitimately excited to go smaller again. In a really weird way, I got into the show not because of the science fiction element so much as because of the classic family, loyalty, sacrifice, trust. And so I love that we were telling it in this like sort of fantastical world and this weird chessboard, but I love that we're going back to kind of core issues. And for me, I'm really excited. I feel like I've been able to do so much as Sam. I don't feel like I've ever been able to play somebody's son. Because John and Sam were not like, hey Dad, like, it's like fuck you, Dad. You know? Like, I'm 18, I'm out of here, I'm going to school, and if you, I'm out. And so I'm really excited because I am a son. Jared is, and so Sam, and I have two sons. It's interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing where the writers take it. It's going to change the. I think it's bound to. It's going to change the dynamic a little bit. It's not going to forever alter it, but it's going to be interesting to go like, well, now Mom's here, so what do we?
And I'm her favorite.
Yeah. But she's also a hunter as well. So if we're out on a hunt, she's not going to sit around and knit while and like make us to-go sandwiches in the lunchbox. She's going to want to hunt, and the boys are going to be like, well. So I'm legitimately excited about that. That was kind of sometimes I think, I mean, she's a hunter. She's not going to stick around. And, it's a world she's not used to. There was no internet in 1982. There was no clothing was different. The iPods were different. So she's not going to feel at home like channel surfing. She doesn't watch the Kardashians. She's going to feel like
And John is in there.
What's that?
And John is in there.
And John's already found?
Yeah.
I mean, the last moment she was alive, she had a happy life.
Right,
she had a husband and a baby and a 4-year-old or whatever, and then she's dead. Great question. I feel like it's a little bit of a Sam probably has a little syntax error. Like Sam had issues with his father, and so I feel like he probably in his mind pitted his father and his mother against each other, even though they were probably more on the same side than he was willing to admit. I mean, you could argue that it's Mom's fault that we're here in the first place, since it was her lineage and her family was the hunters, not Dad. But I think Sam didn't have Mom to blame, so I feel like he put all his blame on Dad. And I think he's going to start to realize, being around Mom, that it maybe wasn't all Dad's fault. And you can't say it's anybody's fault because a demon kills you. But I think he's going to have a lot of introspection and learning to do now that Mom is back. And he's going to learn more about Mom, and vice versa. Because she's like, we're just meeting each other for the first time. But I'm a 30-something-year-old man who's like, fought angels. And I've been an angel and a demon. I've fought angels and demons. I've been tortured by the devil himself.
Mom, I've got some stories.
I haven't seen Mom.
You're comfortable with separating yourself from him? Like,
I'm like
bring him home.
Sam's my boy, man. He's my brother.
Like, what's that like for you after playing the same person for so long?
I feel like, hard to say. It's not tough for me to like break out a character or anything, but I feel like what I've learned from Sam and learned as Sam has become an indelible part of Jared. So it's hard to parse it out and go like, hey, when I do that thing, it's probably because Sam did it. But I'm sure it exists, I think a lot of the qualities that I try to like about myself, Sam helped teach me. So I like it. That's what I was saying earlier. I think he, for years, blamed Dad, even though it was probably Mom's fault. And I think he's going to have to come to terms with not using Dad as a scapegoat anymore for all the problems. And Sam's dealt with it. And also the British Mental Letters, obviously we didn't start off on the right foot. So Sam's going to be like, well, we're on the same team, guys, but you shoot me, you're torturing me. I pissed off a riot.